Hi, this is Tony at Owen Powered Access. A quick video on LOLER inspections. What is LOLER? Why is it relevant to these cherry pickers, and anything else you might hire like that? Right, LOLER, lifting operations, lifting equipment regulations, is what it stands for. There's a raft of legislation brought out in the late 90s, probably 1998 I think. One of which was lifting operations and lifting equipment regulations to regulate the use of cranes. Well, as the name suggests, lifting and all the rest of that. It covers cherry pickers as well, because you're lifting people to do work at height. What that is effectively, in real basic terms, is an MOT test for the cherry picker and other lifting equipment. For lifting people, it's every 6 months rather than 12 that you'd have with a car, or lifting equipment that's lifting equipment but not personnel is 12 months as well. There are exceptions to that. The exceptions to that be like things that are on a special scheme rather than 6 or 12 monthly. They might be in a real harsh environment, the North Sea or something like that, where the interval will be made shorter because of the harsh environment, salt water and heavy seas, that sort of thing. But in most cases, cherry picker stuff, 6 months, because they're lifting people. Okay, LOLER, L-O-L-E-R, lifting operations and lifting equipment regulations. Very much different from L-O-L-A, Lola. Because Lola, she was a showgirl. She had feathers in her hair and a dress right down to there. You'd have to ask Barry Manilow about that one. If you're less than about 40 years old, you might not get the reference, but that's the difference. I sometimes see these machines for sale with a Lola, L-O-L-A, but yeah, she's a showgirl. What you'll have for a proper LOLER, you'll have a certificate at the end of it. Probably have stickers on the machine like this to indicate the date when it's next due. I won't go into major detail there, but the certificate should show the what would we call that, sort of all the details of the machine, the serial number, the maximum load it can carry. It should show where the inspection was done, who did it, who verified it, when it's next due, so when it's due to expire. Well, that's it really. What the LOLER will be is like a really detailed pre-use check. The people will go around and they'll test the emergency descent pump. They'll verify that nothing's corroded, nothing's leaking, the load cell on the basket is working properly, the emergency stops will work and it will reactivate and work again as it should do afterwards. All the functions work on a petrol engine, the batteries. The legs work. There'll be, on this machine, there's switches on each of the legs, so if it becomes unstable, the alarm goes off and it stops working. All those things are tested. You should probably find this certificate or a copy of it, maybe not the original but a copy of this, with all the machines. At the very least, you'll be able to find verification that the machine has been tested, or you should be able to when it's next due. I'm waffling a bit, but there we are. That's in a nutshell what a LOLER inspection and test is.